Imagine pouring your soul into a project, a company, a mission, and feeling like the world just doesn't get it. Like you're screaming inside a void built by outdated systems that reward the usual, the mediocre, the status quo. Founders, investors, professionals, deep down, you know the game is rigged. Capital flows to short-term gains, not to change that actually matters. Social enterprises are stuck in a loop of good intentions with little impact, and it's crushing. You aren't just frustrated about profit margins. You're fed up with how business twists purpose into a checkbox, how investors chase safe returns instead of real transformation, how leaders settle for applause rather than legacy. The pain is real. You watch the world burn in slow motion while the system pats itself on the back for growth. You feel isolated because what you want, a better future where business drives dignity, justice, impact, is treated like fantasy. Here's the hard truth. This isn't just about funding or marketing or better products. It's about a fundamental shift in how business lives and breathes. And it's about time. The B-corp movement isn't just a label, it's the crack in the concrete that's beginning to shake the entire foundation. Every fear you have about whether your impact will be measured fairly, whether your values can survive capitalism, B-corp tackles that head-on. It forces companies to prove they're good citizens in a broken world, not just chasing profit like predators. But don't mistake it for a trend. This is a revolution hiding in plain sight. Here's what needs to happen. Right now, no excuses. First, demand that every investment you accept be tied to real, verifiable social and environmental outcomes. No more vague promises or slippery metrics. Insist on transparency so raw it exposes every flaw and triumph, because true change isn't pretty all the time. It's messy and relentless. Next, build partnerships with other B-Corp and social enterprises, not competitors. Forget rivalry for a minute and imagine what could happen if every leader chose synergy over selfishness. What if your network wasn't just people who look like you or think like you, but radical diversity in action, challenging your assumptions and unlocking new strategies? That's how the rare find each other and multiply impact beyond what anyone alone can achieve. Don't settle for good enough when it comes to your company's impact framework. Push beyond checklists, co-create with communities, listen to voices that are usually unheard, and embed those lessons deep inside your operations. Change the system from the inside and outside simultaneously. Be a force that dismantles outdated capitalism, not just adapts to it. And here's the kicker. Own the discomfort. This transformation is hard. It shakes stability, invites criticism, and demands sacrifices. But that's exactly why it's worth it, because comfort zones are death zones for real progress. The B-Corp model lets you wield capitalism as a tool for liberation, not a cage for compliance. It's your declaration that profit without purpose is poison, that true leadership means accountability to the planet and its people, not just shareholders. Founders, investors, leaders, it's time to stop being prisoners of illusions sold by broken systems. It's time to join the movement that doesn't ask for permission, that connects the few who will remake the future with fire and vision. If you don't build for becoming, for transcending limits, who will? The questions that haunt your nights, the rage you feel at injustice, the hunger to reshape reality, feed those flames. Let B-Corp certification be your frontline weapon in the war for a better world. This isn't a game for the comfortable. This is the call for those who refuse to accept less than freedom, impact, and true legacy. Do not blink. Do not pause. Connect, act, transcend. Because the future belongs to the rare few who will not only imagine change, but incarnate it boldly, unapologetically, now.